So focusing this meeting very much around male allyship, because it's something that keeps coming up, something that we're still getting emails on, the engagement of men. I mean, we've been talking about in the survey for the best part of 4 years. We've had, obviously, in this year's survey, there was an uptick in male attendance, male engagement, as a consequence of us being virtual. So that's interesting to see. But I've invited some speakers to kind of focus on different areas around male allyship today. So first of all, we're going to kick off with a host spotlight. So Helen Wilson and Sue Phillips from Ipsos been doing absolutely incredible stuff with their network. So really interested to get a little bit more information about how they're structured, what they've been up to. We then have the fabulous Harriet Minter in the news. I know we all look forward to that session, although we tend to be slightly depressed. So hopefully Harriet's going to bring us some good news. We have Daniele van der Kerk, co-founder of Utopia Token Man, around engaging men. Now, Daniele spoke for us at Bloomberg probably about 3 years back, but really is, one of the key players in this space around male engagement. So Daniele will tell you his story and some of the things he's working on. And then there's a brand new book on the street. So Her Allies, which has been written by Hira Ali, who also wrote a fantastic book a couple of years back called Her Way to the Top. So Hira's going to tell us a little bit more about that book. It's the toolkit for men. So I'm hoping that some of you, say from a male engagement perspective, may want to look at what Hira's got to offer, and Daniele, and see how we can shift the needle there. So we then have Sarah Pearman, Dynamic Boards. Again, we get lots of emails about, when you get to that point in your career where you kind of want to give back, or you want to kind of take that next step. So board positions are obviously of interest. So Sarah's going to talk about her dynamic boards and how you guys can get involved. And then finally, as you know, we always invite a charity. So I'm very proud to have with us Refuge, which is a particular charity of mine that I support. So we're going to hear a little bit about Refuge, and I want you to think about how we could potentially support the charity going forward. So Leona, if you want to go to the next slide, please. Just a quick reminder from me, just a couple of things that we're up to from a We Are the City, We Are Tech Women perspective, if any of you can help. We open up our awards for tech women. So any technologists in your organisation, we'd love their nominations, very similar to Rising Stars. We don't just give awards out, we support them thereafter with relationships with universities, management institutions, giving back, recording videos for schools. It's a fantastic programme. So please do nominate your ladies in August. The second thing is we've launched a job board as well for women in tech. So the women in tech number is 17% in the UK, 16% globally. It's pitifully low. We have an issue with the pipeline too, where girls are just not taking enough STEM subjects. So if any of your organisations are keen to get more women in tech, we have around 40,000 on our database. So please let us know and connect us if you can, and we can start promoting the open roles. So that's a little bit from us. We've got Rising Stars, our ceremony next week on the 15th. We're live streaming it to Facebook. So if you've got any winners and you want to watch them, it's a fantastic event. Lots of entertainment, lots of celebration. We'll be on Facebook from around 5:30 on the 15th, which is next Thursday. Leona, next slide, please. So welcome to new members RBM who have joined us. So thank you for joining us. I think that puts us at about 97 members now, companies, and we've got some guests with us. So we've got the Defence Digital MOD Women's Network, we've got Synachron and Diageo. So a big welcome to you guys. Leona, next slide, please. Just in terms of who is in the room today, here's just some of the companies. Now, remember, we can connect you if some of these are your clients and you'd like to do something jointly, which I think is a fab idea. Just email Leona and we'll connect you to your counterpart in these other companies. But, it just gives you an indication of who's in the room today.